So with official visit season here, that also means flip season is starting because you're going to have many recruits that are committed to other schools that are going to visit. And Oklahoma has one that is currently committed to a school in the state of Florida. That is one going to fill a position where you really have you don't have answers at who's going to be your recruit at that position. But additionally, Oklahoma could really bolster their defense with this kid. He's a top 135 player in the country. Before we dive into it, though, I need to hear from y'all. So jump in the comments below, join the discussion, give me your thoughts on Elijah Melendez, who is one of the best linebackers in the country. Before we dive into it, listen, got an announcement. If you guys see me in public, which a lot of you guys have came up to me, appreciate it. Now we're going to start doing something a little different. You see me in public. If I have t-shirts on me, I will always have stickers on me. But if I have any of my products on me, you're going to get a product. If I, for some reason, do not have stickers or a t-shirt, we're going to take your address and we will get you a t-shirt or a sticker. Want to be able to thank you guys as much as possible for watching the channel. So all you got to do is come up to me, show me you're subscribed. You're going to get a free t-shirt. All right. So let's dive into it. Elijah Melendez. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this name, then you obviously did not watch the Marcus Wimberly interview that we did. But Elijah Melendez is a 6'2", 225-pound linebacker out of Kissimmee, Florida. And I hope I said that right. I think I got it wrong last time I said it. Y'all know how many offers this guy's got? Take a guess. Take a wild gander. Jump in the comments below. Give me your gander. 38 total offers. Here's the schools he has offers from, just to name a few. Auburn, Michigan, Ole Miss, Alabama, of course the Gators, the Georgia Bulldogs, Florida State, Nebraska with Matt Rule. There's a reason why I mentioned that one. Ohio State, Penn State, Texas A&M, USC, Tennessee. I think I said that one. Point is, and LSU. Forgot to mention LSU. They were a deep one in there. And then he's got the Miami offer, where he's currently committed. Been committed since December 16th of 2023. He's got an official visit set there for June 21st. Now, where's Elijah Melendez been, right? Why all of a sudden are we now talking about him as a linebacker prospect for Oklahoma? Well, got a chance to follow up with some sources around Elijah Melendez, and this was not a relationship that Oklahoma had with Ted Roof. This is a relationship that was really developed when Zach Alley came here. In fact, so far enough that I was told Zach Alley was really cool and he had a great relationship with him. They talk a lot, and he's excited to get in person to meet Brent Venables and meet Coach Alley. Kind of following up on that, asking him, hey, like, what are some of these schools that you're looking at, right? You know, obviously he's got a lot of elite offers. So like you're looking at like the Auburns and the Ole Misses and Oklahomas and Miami. Shoot, would you say that some of the other elite schools like Georgia and Alabama might push? Because Alabama's been killing the linebackers. Here's the reason though. Oklahoma has a shot at him. I don't think he's going to end up with Miami in the long run. Oklahoma's got a shot here. They stand out with linebacker development, especially recently. I mean, you can see K9 is in the NFL. You had Brian Asamoah, who had a really good couple of years, but look at the linebacker development since BV's gotten here. Danny Stutzman took a huge leap. You saw Kip Lewis break into the starting rotation last year and looked really good. Like, you're starting to see these linebackers in Brent Venables' system here at Oklahoma be what they once were back in the day, like they were back in the day. And so you look at the coaching staff and what they're able to bring to him. They're going to be able to bring him that development. They're going to be able to bring him a winning program. We know the staff is great at relationships, so they're going to be real with him. And this is something that Oklahoma has done well, and we've heard it in the interviews. So the question is, why? Why do we want Elijah Melendez? And I'm going to show you guys some film here so that you guys are able to watch that. And I want to run through some of his stats, right? Some of his numbers of what he's been able to put up as a prospect. He benches 430, he cleans 350 pounds, and he runs a 4.49, and that's laser timed. So for a linebacker who is a guy that plays on both sides of the ball, but he's being recruited as a linebacker, this is a guy that's got the speed, he's got the awareness, and I mean, he's gonna be able to lay some kids out. Like, he's got some really good size, and this is a kid that you would imagine in the system with Brent Venables and Zach Alley, which we know Zach Alley, we've heard it, a mini Brent Venables. He could blossom into be one of those great Brent Venables linebackers. So I look at it and I say, Elijah Melendez is going to be on campus this weekend. What are Oklahoma's chances? Let's say we give him a 60 to 70% chance to win it. And as you can see here, he's doing a little bit of safety. So if you guys are watching his film, you guys kind of automatically know what that means, right? You guys can put the word in the chat. That's right, cheetah. Okay, so anyways, Elijah Melendez, he's going to be on campus this weekend with some just elite visitors, and we'll run through those visitors real quick, because you're going to lead them off with your 2 5-stars and Michael Fasusi and Ty Haywood. You're going to have 4-star wide receiver Cortez Mills. You're going to have 4-star safety Satona Stewart Jr. I'm not sure if 4-star cornerback Grayson Littleton is still planning on showing up. I know he announced it, but he also committed to Clemson. So, the same visit policy out there as Oklahoma. So I don't think it's likely that we see Grayson Littleton, but we're going to add him to the list because he said he was taking an OV here. You're going to have 3-star inside offensive lineman Jordan Coleman, and then you're going to have the unranked defensive lineman that I think is an absolute stud, underrated player in the entire country, Maki Williams-Lee. I also expect him to be camping at Oklahoma, whether that's Thursday or Saturday. So he's probably going to get to spend a lot of time in Norman, a lot of time with the staff. They're going to get to evaluate him. But like I said, comps to Elijah Griffin, 5-star defensive lineman here in the 2025 cycle. So if you're an Oklahoma fan, you're stoked. You want Elijah Melendez, and you want to be able to kick off official visit season with an absolute banger. So, Sooner Nation, I want to hear from y'all. So make sure you guys are joining the discussion, jumping down in the comments below, giving me your guys' thoughts on Elijah Melendez and Brent Venables' evaluation of Elijah Melendez, because I think this was a really good eval. I think Oklahoma's got a good shot here, and I think he could really add to this linebacker depth that Brent Venables and Zach Alley are building. So jump in the comments below, and if you guys have made it this far and you have not already, make sure you hit that like and you hit that subscribe button.